is currently 11:40 p.m. and I was going to do a drawing, but it's getting late. So now I don't know what to do because I've got some time before I go to bed, but not really enough time to do much of anything. So I'm kind of just wandering around before I go to bed. Anyways, as you can see here, my camera stuff. Canon lens. Canon. This is my 18 to 35 millimeter, and this is my zoom. But I've already shown you all of that stuff before, and you've obviously seen all of my art supplies. But yeah, this is kind of just a random vlog of complete randomness. So yeah, this is my new area. I've kind of cleared out and organized for drawing and working on some things. But yeah, that's my foam roller. I use this for my back and my muscles if I'm sore or anything else. I've actually got 3 of them over there, and this is a drawing I was doing the other day. It looks like a praying mantis, and this one looks like a dragon or something. And don't know what I was making. I was actually just doing a drawing on this cheap printer paper here, and I hole punched it a while back, but the hole puncher didn't do it right, so none of them really lined up properly, because some of them are a bit off, so it doesn't really work. And some of my drawings that I've done. So I do feel a bit hungry though. Maybe I could get something to eat real quick. And I do need to do some cleaning in my kitchen. I had to take the nib out of one of my other pens. This is actually the Reform Refograph. It's kind of like an off-brand of the Rotring, but quite a bit cheaper than the Rotrings. I think this was like $12, while the Rotrings are like $35. They're like 2 to 3 times as much for the Rotring isographs, but yeah, this is where I put some of my vegetables: onions, sweet potatoes, avocados. Always like having some avocados. I did see someone one time cutting an avocado, and it wasn't even ripe, and they were like using a spoon, like they had, I don't know what they were doing, but I told them that, you know, if we just cut around it and then remove the seed, it's going to be a lot easier. But I think I'm going to make myself a snack. Well, my version of a snack is pretty much vegetables or something. Let's see. So I've got carrots, a pepper, and all kinds of stuff. Some ground. What is this? This is ground turkey. I've got that. Obviously got my carrots. Then I've got in this container here some pork, avocado, which I'm going to eat tomorrow, and then some extra eggs. I do have some stuff in here that I don't actually have to change because I changed the way I eat. Jalapeno peppers, jalapenos, ginger root. I actually use the ginger root for my tea. If I can reach it. It's here. And then I have some eggs, kale, radishes, cucumber, 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 cucumber. I've got quite a lot of chicken stocked up, so I'm not going to need any of that for quite a while. So I think I'm good there. Now I'm just microwaving myself 2 little red potatoes. I'm gonna eat that and then drink some water, and then I don't know why, but I feel the urge to like make breakfast at this time. Although it is almost morning. I mean, it's close to midnight. I don't know if you can hear that, but the potatoes making really strange sounds while it's being microwaved. Oh, I did take my trash out. I almost forget that every night. Well, the nights is time to take out trash. Like sometimes I'll get off of work and do some things, and then wait, I feel like I'm forgetting something, and it usually ends up being that I forget to take my trash out. Good morning. I'm microwaving myself some butternut squash. Just made some eggs and ate that. Had an avocado, and just preparing my day. Probably maybe drink some tea. My reefograph pen finished soaking in the water, and now I've just got to finish cleaning off some of the things that are left on it, the dried ink. I believe I need to get some pen cleaning solution for this, so that these can work better without any problems with the ink. But I'm just going to place that there for now, and this I just put tape on it to save the ink, and then later on I'll just reattach that to the pen, and I'll have more ink to use. Look at all the snow out there. Well, at least I did remember to take my trash out last night, so I guess that's a good thing. But then at the same time, I guess the snow isn't too bad. I mean, usually when it's colder out, there's not as many people out and about, and I can go for walks and go to places without being bothered as much, to have more time to myself. Looks like my butternut squash is ready. I put some vegetable seasoning and some black pepper on it. And being that I changed my diet a lot, I cut out all dairy and all grains. So I was going to add butter to it, but this should be fine. I mean, I don't think I've actually even had squash, butternut squash, in a long time. I know I've had zucchini and yellow, but I don't think I've even actually had butternut squash for like 10 years. So I think this should be okay. I have seasoned my squash with some more black pepper and more vegetable seasoning, and it smells good, and I think it is ready to eat. I'm gonna have to try some acorn and spaghetti squash, but from what I remember, I do believe butternut was my favorite of those 3 main squashes. This squash was delicious. I'm gonna buy myself some more of this, but for now I'm going to go and do some doodles.